Hi color kids, this is Katie Carty Hiley from RainbowBrite.net. Welcome back to the Rainbow Land Museum and happy Halloween! That's why I'm wearing this ridiculous thing. I will take it off in a moment. Okay, I'm doing another merch haul so I can put away even more stuff, so I can do even more stuff. But to do so, I need to show you the stuff before I can put away the stuff. So, stuff! So I don't have anything vintage in this one. I saved that for the last one, and I'm going to stick it in a future one, a few more things. But this is all other stuff I've gotten over the last few months, and not that I forgot that I had it, but definitely haven't had time to do a merch haul about it. So I'm going to do it right now. But I had to start off with this on because it's Halloween, and it's funny. And I've been seeing these on Etsy for quite a while. Most of the sellers who make things like this, they're for child size heads, which my head is clearly not. So I was disappointed. I was always like, but I want one of those because it would be really cute for parties, for photo ops, that kind of thing. And I like the ones that are like on a stick where it's like this and you can just hold it up in front of your face to do a photo op. I've seen those at parties, and not ones I've been to, but online I've seen pictures of people at parties with such things, and they're really cool. So maybe someone will make some stick face things for color kids like us that don't necessarily want to wear something strapped to our heads. But this particular seller, this is from Tiny Crafts on Etsy, and I will put a link to her store, their store. I'm sorry, I'm really bad about assuming that everyone is a woman who makes crafts, and that's stupid. Clearly not the case. So anyway, I will put a link to Tiny Crafts store down below in the description so that you can get one of these lovely masks for yourself if you want. They also make a lot of other characters. It's not just Rainbow Brite, but this one cracked me up and I had to have it. So here we go. Now I'm going to try to take it off and get my hair in some semblance of not looking like crap. Okay. We done? We done? We done. Okay, good. So, along the same lines, okay, this is something I'm pretty sure I picked up at a local comic convention because I can't find any record of it in like my purchase history on Etsy or anywhere else. And I have a vague memory of buying this at a convention, so we're going to go with that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. This is from seller Leluna Star, and they have lelunastar.com as their website. Again, I will link to this in the description. This is a headband. It goes all the way around, and it's still taped on here. I have not taken it off of the card, but it's a stretchy, you see that? Yeah. Stretchy material, elastic, and it's just got these 3 adorable little felt characters on it that you can wear as a headband. And I was just looking at their site, and they have other items. So I think you can get like just one of the characters maybe. And it doesn't have to be on a headband. I think you can get them just by themselves as like a pin that you can pin to a piece of clothing, or I don't know. You can be as creative as you want, and I'm sure they will work with you if you want a custom order of some sort. But yeah, I think this is at one of the local North Carolina conventions that I found this, and I was just like, oh yeah, that's coming on with me. Love it. So that's adorable too. So yeah, I love stuff that's made out of, I mean, it's just like felt material, but it's embroidered and it's adorable. And I'm pretty sure it's the same with this. Yeah, it's just embroidered felt, but you can see that a lot of actual stitching went into this. I don't know if you can see on the bow, but it's got it too. And this one just has, you know, an elastic band, and it goes through the front with these little eyelets here. So there are some really creative people out there in the interwebs making all kinds of cool Rainbow Brite stuff. And then also along the same lines, this is actually something I won, and I'm super sorry to Lolliesorcandy or Lolliesorcandy. I just looked you up. Lolliesorcandy. There we go. On Instagram. She was having a contest a while back, and she wanted to give away a little sprite purse, like sprite pouch, you know what I mean. The sprites have the little pouch things on their belts that they carry star sprinkles in. She made this, and also she made these adorable little elastic hair ties that look like, you know, Rainbow Brite's bow with the little red star in the middle. Adorable. So she was just doing a giveaway, and I happened to win it. So thank you, Lolliesorcandy. And again, I'll put links down here because these are also up on her website and on her Instagram and so forth. And because she was super sweet and loves all the colors, she sent me some extra hair bands. Let me see what she said here. Yeah, she said she's including indigo and patio green because they're her two favorites. So I've got all the hair ties. Whoops. I'm dropping them. But they're so cute. So yeah, she's got them in all different colors. Sorry, I'm hoping my battery's going to last on this thing until I'm done with this video. I don't think it'll be too terribly long. But I love it, and thank you so much. These came all the way from Australia. She did not have to pick someone in the US to ship this to, because I know shipping's not cheap. Thankfully, they were small, light items, so it probably wasn't that bad, but still. You're awesome, and this is adorable, and I love it. I think can I open that? Oh yeah, you can just pull it over that button, and you can actually open it and put stuff in it. Adorbs. So cute. Okay, there's those things. And let me get these real quick. Just in case my battery does run out, I can come back and do the other stuff later. I was at a comic convention. I've mentioned this one before. The He-Man. Did I say... What did I just say? Did I say comic convention or did I say Potter convention? I had Potter on the brain and I was just looking at something Harry Potter. If I said that, I'm sorry. I was at a comic convention for He-Man and She-Ra, PowerCon, a while back. And I've got some fan art that I'm going to be showing you guys from that convention and from other sources. But that's going to be a separate merch haul because I have too much of it. And I need to remind myself who did what. But anyway, Dakota Kid that does some amazing 80s cartoon and just, well, not just cartoon, just 80s fan art. They were there and I bought several pieces of their art, and he happened to have this t-shirt of one of his Rainbow Brite pieces, and he just gave it to me because he's awesome and I love you, Dakota Kid. We've been friends on Instagram for a while as I've been watching him come up with these characters and these designs, and I've just been loving all of it. This one's a bit big for me, he realized, but he said he's going to be hopefully getting smaller sizes soon. And once those are available, I will let you guys know because, oh my gosh, that's cute. It's so cute. I love it to death. So I have an art print of this design as well, but I wanted to show you the shirt while I was showing you things that can be worn. So that's over there for the moment. Okay, these guys you will recognize because they're not anything new or special, but let me hold up a few and see if you can understand why it's kind of special that I'm holding them. Like, not in a box. Any clues yet? Yeah, these guys only came boxed. Okay, so there was the Indigo Red Butler box that came with their sprites. And then there was the Patio Green Bunny Blue box set that came with their two sprites. But they were never sold separately. So you had to buy all four in the box if you wanted them. But I was in Canada. My husband and I went to Prince Edward Island over the summer, and I'm pretty sure it was on Prince Edward Island that I found this particular Hallmark shop. And for whatever reason, they had them all, like, being sold separately. So they don't have hand tags. I don't have another itty-bitty on this desk, but you know how they typically have a tag attached to their hand, and it's got their name and the price and all that. It does not have that. What it has is a little sticker stuck on to the tush tag that shows the price and has a little barcode for them to scan at the register so they know what to actually charge you for this. So I have no idea why this particular store had them out of the boxes, because I think they also did, I can't remember if they also had the boxes or if they just didn't have any of the boxes. I have to look back at my pictures that I took that day. But I was just like, what? What is this? They just had not bins, but, well, sort of, like, yeah, I'll show you the picture. I'll stick it up like I do somewhere here, there, everywhere. Because I was having fun, like, going through all the itty-bitties and picking out the ones I want. I mean, again, I already had all these guys, and I had bought 2 box sets so I could open one and leave one in the box. So I already had them loose. But it was just one of those novelty kind of things, like, what? I have to buy these, like, so I did. So I got, what is this one? Yeah, I guess 8. You see all of my ridiculous itty-bitties that I bought that day. And of course I went through and like picked out the best ones because that's what I do. But I just wanted to mention that. So I don't know if that's just a Canadian thing or if it was just that store. I honestly have no idea. And I even asked like the people who worked there if they knew, and they didn't know. So I got lucky that day, I guess. They're like the same price as a regular itty bitty, but they were just not in the box. So now I have more of them. If I have time before my battery runs out, I'm gonna try to do the rest of this stuff. This is another cow. Yeah, it must have been, because yeah, they're the ones that have these. Okay, you know that I have one of these already, basically the same thing. Actually, I have a few because I kept getting different sizes because I wasn't sure what my size was. The reason I got another one is because this is a zip-up hoodie. The ones I had already were not zip-ups. They were just regular old hoodies, like the one I'm wearing from Truffle Shuffle. But I saw a girl on Instagram. Why do I say girl? Woman. See, I keep considering myself a girl. I don't think I'm a woman yet, even though I'm not going to tell you how old I just turned a few days ago. Woman on Instagram who posted a picture of her wearing the cow costume dress with this over it, and I was like, oh my god, that's brilliant. So, because sometimes it's just too cold to wear that dress by itself, and plus, if you've got like the short sleeve dress, you might want the long sleeves to go with the costume, whatever the case may be, or the long, just for whatever reason, I thought it looked really cute, and I was like, yes, that. So, I think they were having a sale again. Excuse me. Oh yeah, there's the tag. It is from Cow. I thought so. So I went ahead and got one of these. This is again Elidor's design for the costume hoodie. Although I think they may have changed the inside of the hood. It's still rainbow, but it's like silky now. I don't remember it feeling silky before. But I haven't really felt the inside of the hood in a while, so maybe I just forgot that it's always been silky. But I think that's different. Anyway, there's that. Yeah, okay. And then I got a few more things from Truffle Shuffle because they were all back in stock, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get them now before I chance them not being in stock. Before I continue, I showed you this last time, and I was like, okay, I know that art looks familiar, but not exactly, and it's bugging me. I realized after the fact, and then my friend Michael reminded me again, that it's very, very similar to what's on this old vintage plate from Decca. The difference is, in this, she's holding a baton, and Twink has got his hat and his drum, whereas on this, no baton, no hat, no drum. But it's got the stars, you know, so the lettering is in a different spot, but very, very similar. So that's, I'm sure, where the idea came from for this design, but it's just slightly different. But I just wanted to point that out because I forgot when I first was showing it to you. So I did get the red mug, like I was saying I wanted, and it's just as wonderful in person as I knew it would be. All red inside, red handle. It's just a regular size mug. Again, I kind of like the oversized ones. I don't use the smaller ones as much, but I'll totally use this because it's adorable. Or I may just set it in the museum. We'll see. Whatever there's room for. I also got their tote bag, which I had been really interested in seeing in person, and it's awesome. It's bigger in person, I think, than I thought it was. I mean, they show the measurements of everything online, but it's usually in centimeters because they're British, and I have to do like calculations to figure out centimeters to inches, and I'm too lazy for that. So yeah, but it's really cute, and the print is great. There's a tiny little line in like Twink's foot that didn't get printed right, but whatever, I can deal. But it's really, really well done. Yeah, that's not coming off. That's really well printed on there. And yeah, that's, again, a design we've seen many times. It's on the front of one of the very first coloring books, and I'm sure it's been used in other places as well. But I've always loved that design, so I love that it's now on a tote bag. And then one last item, I think, for this merch haul. Yes, I got their pillow, or cushion, or whatever they call it. And again, this, I just, maybe I like surprises is why I don't read the descriptions. I don't know. This is way better than I thought it was going to be. Like, it was a little on the pricey side, so at first I was like, oh, do I really need that? Because this bed is already full of pillows and cushions and stuff. but I wanted it. It's an official product, officially licensed, whatever. And it's way better in person than I thought it was going to be. So it's faux, hold on, I had it pulled up so I can tell you exactly the right wording. Faux suede, and that's like front and back. And if you know what suede is, if you're in my generation, you know what faux suede is, because that was like a thing for a while with clothing. If you don't know what it is, look it up. It's like leather, but not. It's, anyway, faux suede finish on the front and the back. So if you like, I don't know if you can tell by me just doing this number. I can see it, but you probably can't. Anyway, it's that, and it is full of feathers. Duck feather filled. It's like a down pillow. Because I picked it up and I'm like, whoa, that's heavier than I expected. Because most pillows are just stuffed with, you know, cotton or polyester filling, but this is actually a feather down pillow, which makes it even cool. See, I knew my camera was about to die. I'm sorry, the battery totally crapped out on me. So I'm going to try to finish this up real quick before it does it again. I like put it on the charger for a few minutes and I'm like, no! Okay. So anyway, this pillow is fantastic. It's way better than I thought it was going to be. It's not just a cheap thing you would get out of a novelty shop. It's super high quality. I just noticed there's a zipper. I guess you can take this off and like wash it, and there's a pillow underneath. That's awesome. So totally worth the price, I would say. And gosh, yeah, I don't know how much it weighs, but it's hefty. That's a really good quality pillow. So more excellent stuff from Truffle Shuffle. If you have not gotten any of their stuff yet, I would still recommend it, especially because some of the items they originally were selling are now gone, and you don't want to miss out on them. And because I was there, I got a couple of Harry Potter things too. They have stuff from like every fandom you could possibly imagine, and I want to buy all of it because I'm a proud Ravenclaw. I got that and a little Luna pin. Yay! So I'm always a big fan of Truffle Shuffle, and they've been having a lot of good sales lately, like 15% off everything, 20% off everything. So at least sign up for their email list and get those sales so you'll know when to buy stuff if you want to buy stuff. But you should probably buy stuff because it's good stuff. That's everything for now, and before this thing dies again, I'm going to sign off, and I'll stitch these together and try to get them out today on Halloween so that my mask makes sense. And I hope that you guys are having a wonderful, safe, happy Halloween, and if you dress up like Rainbow Brite, post me some pictures, because you know I love to see that stuff, okay? Have a rainbow day. Bye!